So you know everything I know about midgets, right? Very little.
Huh. Yeah.
Very little.
You know, that makes a little sense, though.
Fucking underneath the knees. Oh, yeah, we're hitting like, yeesh.
Oh, shit, I hit the
leprechauns.
Again. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Scream Freaks yet again. And this is episode 16, I think. 17. Holy shit. I just did episode 16 earlier.
Moving along.
Brianna. I know, right? Coming up to 20. God damn, it seems like yesterday we just started this.
I'm telling you, man, just started this shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are going to be jumping into right that middle of the fucking this franchise.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood. And you know what? I did this basically clowning on the whole entire thing. Because I knew Leprechaun was basically a B-movie horror franchise. Even though that the first one had Jennifer Aniston in it.
Pre-nose job.
Yeah, pre-nose job.
Yeah.
But, you know, basically they get stars to play bit parts and stuff like that. Like this particular one had Ice-T in it.
Ice-T, yep.
And Coolio.
Yeah. They definitely went to the hood on this one.
Oh, dude. I mean, this movie, you know, even though that I watched it all the way through, I laughed for most of it. There was no horror aspect to this movie.
No, it became like the Freddy Krueger movies. You know, how it's funny but scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still good.
I mean, even like the point where, God, what was his name? Was it Stray Bullet or whatever his name was?
Yeah.
One of the rapper guys.
One of them.
He was talking about, towards the end of the movie when he shot himself. And it was like, they showed the next scene and he's in the car dead. But whenever he shot himself in the head, dude, I mean, there would be a lot more gore to that. Instead of just a little bit of blood dripping from his mouth.
No, that wouldn't have worked at all.
So, I mean, the practical effects was almost next to none. I mean, it looked like they were using Tropical Punch Kool-Aid for the blood effects.
Yeah, definitely not using the pig's blood. I just think it was just a great, funny way to take it to, you know... years later, that movie was done in 2000. It's now 2026, and the one line I always remember: "A friend with weed is a friend indeed, but a friend with gold is best, I'm told." Love it.
What makes me laugh about that is because one of the things to, I guess, to disable the leprechaun is to roll up a joint with a 4-leaf clover.
That's the bomb.
Dude, that was so... I'm like, really? They're just making shit up now?
Well, the part that made me crack up was when the, I guess nowadays you'd call it the trans actor in the movie was, you know, "I'm not here to play with a fruit. I'm here for a flute." I was like, holy shit!
Dude, that was fucking hilarious. And the fact that the transsexual person took him to the bedroom.
You're the perfect size. A green fleshlight is what that would have been.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious, man. I mean, and like I said, my older boys, coming over to watch it, they're like, "Dad, this is like 4 movies in one. What the fuck are we watching?"
Well, I didn't realize, because I didn't go in order of thinking. I thought Leprechaun in the Hood was the 3rd one, but it's the 5th one.
Right.
And then we have Leprechaun in Space.
Yeah, right.
No reason to go further into that.
Well, going into the whole Leprechaun thing, and I think, we touched on this before the show, is the character that played the Leprechaun,
Willow,
was the little guy from Willow. And
Willow?
Yeah, Willow.
The little guy from Willow, Willow.
So, I mean, and I know that, multiple times, in past shows, we've talked about Mad Morgan, and Val Kilmer and all that kind of shit.
Oh, rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Yeah, I know,
Mad
right?
Morgan.
So, he's, playing the Leprechaun now.
Well, you know, he was one of the Ewoks in Star Wars.
I did not know that.
That was one of his original movies. He was one of the original Ewoks.
You know, I was talking to Brianna about this earlier, that I think that if they did a modern play on the Leprechaun movies, possibly use like Peter Dinklage or
Tony Cox.
What about that little midget guy, Brad
Williams?
Brad Williams.
Yeah.
Dude, he'd be fucking hilarious for that.
Well, did you see off topic? Did you see the new Toxic Avenger movie?
No.
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
No shit.
He's Toxie.
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Oh, I did see that one of the new movies for Leprechaun series actually has Hornswoggle in it.
Ah, that's great.
Hornswoggle is the Leprechaun in one of those movies.
I love it.
Yes, so I might have to watch that one because I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, the Toxic Avenger was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Troma was my bread and butter. Loved Troma.
Did I remember watching the Toxic Avenger like back in the day, like back in like early 80s kind of shit. One of my friends' dads decides he's got, this big laser disc system, and he puts in the laser disc. Right? And we're not talking about the DVDs, guys.
No.
We're talking about...
This was in between the VHS and the DVDs.
Actually, this is before VHS. This is...
The laser disc?
Big laser disc.
No, because the big laser disc, I remember seeing it in SLC Punk.
Yeah.
And the German guy was like, "It's brand new. It's top of the line." So that's why I thought Laserdisc was in between DVD and VHS. But you would know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm old as fuck.
You're older than me.
I remember it was like 82 or 83. He showed us Jaws, and he showed us the Toxic Avenger, the very first Toxic Avenger.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Dude, that was a great movie, man. So I definitely have to see the new one. I mean, the new one looks...
Lloyd Kaufman's in it.
No shit.
Yes.
Dude.
It's still the same Lloyd Kaufman cheesy effects,
right?
But it's Toxic Avenger. It's great. I'll be the first to say a lot of it has upgraded. The kills have definitely upgraded, but he's still killing people with a mop.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
It's
man.
great. In a tutu.
Yeah, nice. Well, Peter Dinklage being in that role, I think that would be. I mean,
it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
it really was.
Now, that Brad Williams, I think that he could be good in there, but I mean, definitely don't take anything away from Hornswoggle because, I mean, being both of us being wrestling and horror, fans.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I didn't let anybody know, today we actually have in the studio
Ethan the Wolfman Ulfson.
If y'all couldn't tell his voice by now.
Yeah, right.
So,
man, Florida swagger.
So this movie was based around 3 rappers that were trying to make it big, and
Ice-T told him to kick rocks.
Yeah, basically Ice-T told him to kick rocks, and they cut off his hand, or his hand blew up, or some shit like that.
No, they stole his flute.
Yeah,
they broke into his place and stole his flute, which then activated the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun.
Well, what activated the Leprechaun is whenever that one dude blew the case open and stole the amulet. Mm. That was the amulet that
around his neck.
Yeah. So it was the amulet that actually turned the Leprechaun into a statue. That
golden flute.
Ice-T decided he wanted to keep as a trophy.
Yeah, right. That'd be the last thing I'd want in my house. Yeah, if you take that necklace off, we're all screwed.
And if y'all want to see something hilarious and you want to see Ice-T with an afro, watch this movie because that shit was fucking hilarious.
Listen, Ice-T is one of my heroes. A man that can literally sing about killing the police, and then he makes it on a show as a police officer. Like, you can't get any more better real than that. Like, the only thing that comes close is Snoop Dogg with Martha Stewart.
Right.
Like, it's just, you can't... These things don't make sense.
And when there was one line I remember Ice-T saying on that particular TV show where he's a police officer, where he was like, "You mean to tell me that you sleep with men, but you ain't gay?" Yeah, I think I have something to tell you. I'm like, and he always asks the stupidest questions on that show too. It's just like,
yeah.
You mean to tell me that he was touching little people? Yeah, dude. He always has a question. But anyways, so in this movie, he played this, big time record producer or whatever. These three guys, they go ahead and they take this flute, this magical flute, and they go ahead and they play it for, random people, and everybody automatically thinks that their, rap is the greatest thing ever. Oh, shit.
When it's just, mediocre.
Right. I mean, it's not even good rap. I mean, Postmaster P, really? Come on, man. That's really not a good rap name.
No.
But anyways, so they're running around trying to get away from Ice-T or Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy.
They're trying to get away from the Leprechaun, and they're hiding over here at this tranny's house. They're hiding at the church. But anyways,
the bomb went off.
So anyways, so running around trying to get to Vegas to this big rap show so they could, be famous rap stars, and while avoiding Mac Daddy and Leprechaun.
The Leprechaun.
Trannies and churches. They find the pastor's gun underneath of his. How did you know about the gun? Everybody knows about the gun.
I think when they were trying to put what's a cleaner word to use? A streetwalker with the Leprechaun. That was pretty funny. Trying to get him a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
And then the Leprechaun calls the babes to come and break him out of the safe. And then, they try to pull it off that, they dress up in drag.
Yeah.
To try to get the flute back from the Leprechaun. So many things going on in this fucking movie, man.
I'm telling you, if you want to introduce your children to horror, this is the movie.
Don't do that, because you've got way too many fucking things to explain after that movie's done with. You have to have the drug talk, the sex talk. You have to have the...
What's a fruit? Mommy, why is that man wearing a dress? Oh, I'm going to get us canceled, Bubba.
Oh, shit. Good thing I'm on my own. We're on our own thing. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But, dude, I mean, the movie was laughable. I mean, it was
good. Yeah.
That's basically all I have to say about it. It was laughable. And I had this conversation with Brianna earlier. All the way up until Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, okay, I didn't really have a worse movie that I was like, okay, well, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, it was crap. But then I watched American Werewolf in Paris, and I'm like, okay, that one was worse than Winnie the Pooh. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then immediately fucking after, I watch American Werewolf in Paris, I watch Leprechaun in the Hood, and I'm like, dear Jesus, I'm going to have to go through the list and fucking revamp just to make sure that I'm not watching any more fucking horrible movies.
Don't see Shadow of a Vampire. Whatever you do, don't see Shadow of a Vampire. It was terrible. How you can have Willem Dafoe and John Malkovich in a movie and it suck? They tried hard.
Wow.
It was terrible.
Wow. Okay.
So, getting off topic, it's more or less a man interviewing a man who he believes is an actor playing a vampire. He's an actual vampire playing a vampire, and the movie still sucked.
Oh, shit.
Willem Dafoe was Count Olaf, and it still sucked.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can bring myself to watch that movie then.
Like I said, when I go against movies to say, did it suck that bad? Was it better than Shadow of a Vampire? I believe Leprechaun in the Hood was a step above.
No shit. That bad?
It was, oh, God.
Damn, dude.
Boring.
Oh, okay.
Is what it was.
Boring.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, as far as like, being written and everything and just being boring, yeah, that I can understand that.
Yeah, they took a story and threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think, American Werewolf in Paris was kind of the same way. It was just that entire movie was, like I said, and, with Brianna, that was just basically during a time where everybody was extreme, doing these extreme sports and stuff, and then they had to shoehorn it into every fucking movie that was out during that particular time frame. Yeah. And the effects and stuff. But anyways, getting back to Leprechaun of the Hood. Dude, they used a lot of practical effects in this movie, but they still used some CGI. And the CGI was just absolutely hilarious.
Well, you could definitely tell that the Leprechaun is not really smoking.
Yes.
Anybody who's literally smoked knows what smoke out the mouth looks like. And what a fake puff of smoke that didn't inhale.
Right, exactly.
He was like Bill Clinton. He did not inhale.
So, I mean, even some of like the lightning and stuff that was, and I'm like, really, green lightning? Come on, guys. And even
the CGI that they had to do for the female's green eyes.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible too. And I mean, there was like an over amount of sexualism in the movie, depicted in the movie, with basically these babes from hell were essentially his prostitutes from hell kind of thing.
Yeah, cheap streetwalkers from California.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yep. So, but I mean, I don't know. I probably could go on and on and on about how horrible this movie was, but like if you said, Shadow of the Vampire is that much worse.
And at least it wasn't Leprechaun in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Friday the 13th, or was it Jason X?
Jason X, yeah. Jason Goes to Space.
Yeah.
Trust me, if they're going to space, it's bad. Hellraiser did the same thing. Pinhead in space. It was terrible. Get this. A giant box that was made in space was how they contained Pinhead.
Huh.
Yeah. No, Hellraiser. I liked Hellraiser. 1, 2, and 3. All the rest were terrible.
Yeah. The same thing with the Friday the 13th movies. I mean, whenever they started getting into these, just really crazy, like Jason Goes to New York, and it's like...
Well, interestingly, I don't remember what movie, but did you know Jason is considered a Deadite? So he is in the same realm as Evil Dead because his mother used the Necronomicon.
Oh, no
So Jason is a Deadite.
Nice.
So when there was talks of Jason versus Freddy versus Ash, there was a reason because Jason is a Deadite.
That's awesome. So
call out to Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad news that he got here recently with I think he was diagnosed with cancer.
Well, if anybody's going to beat it, it's Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Screw you, cancer, baby. I'm the king, baby.
So, but watch Leprechaun in the Hood. I mean, for all the wrong reasons. As a matter of fact, I suggest you go ahead and smoke.
Get very, very toasty.
Get very toasty and then watch the movie. Because if you watch it completely sober, you're going to be disappointed.
But I can say, I watched Borat completely toasted, and I didn't laugh once. I watched Napoleon Dynamite completely toasted, and sat there with my head to the side going, and people like this?
Right?
God!
And there's another thing that I said to Brianna, too. I can't really clown too much on American Werewolf in Paris, just like I can't clown on, Leprechaun in the Hood, because I like one of history's, all-time famous flops that, people still, are in a cult over today. Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know,
Flop.
yeah.
They should be ashamed.
So, I mean, Rocky Horror Picture Show today is still regarded as one of the biggest cult classics out there. And it's like, I can't really clown on any of these movies because at some point there's going to be a cult following, just like there was with Army of the Dead, you know, the cult classic.
Dude,
know?
It's the best.
Right. I mean, you take one-liners from that movie, and it's like you can have all day long.
All day.
And I think that's what they were trying to do with Leprechaun in the Hood. I think they were trying to make one-liners and shit like that.
Well, like I said, over 26 years later, a friend with weed is a friend indeed. But a friend with gold is best, I'm told. I'll never forget it.
No, dude. I honestly definitely get toasty and watch Leprechaun in the Hood. As a matter of fact, watch all the Leprechaun movies.
Yep, watch them all.
Watch them all.
I did warn you about Leprechaun in Space. You'll enjoy one particular part, fans. I guarantee it. But the rest of it, he's in space.
Yeah. But, dude, thank you for coming out and hanging out again. You know, it's sad that we have somebody who decided to get his breaks done on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Who the hell is open? Come on, Bill.
I don't know.
Come on, Bill. Let's be real here, man. Love you to death, but yeah, this was a cop out, man. We all know it. First step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. Step one. Admitting. Anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Scream Freaks. Thanks, Ethan, for actually showing up and being a friend.
The Leprechaun!
Until next time, everybody, have a good one. And I believe the next episode is going to be Ratchet with the actual director and producer of that movie.
Hell yeah.
That one's going to be fun.
Fun time.
Let's see if they don't cancel on me, too. All right, everybody. Love you. Deuces.